Hello friends! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie Boys in the Hood changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then in 1991 and what's with them now in 2022. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Cowboy Ice Cube has become a bit of a growth guy, especially after he's been in jail. Often spends time with friends playing dominoes and cards, and also often trades in robberies. He has a pierced ear and still likes to wear a cap. Likes to brag about his love affairs. Ricky Baker didn't choose the path of his brother, but interested in sports. He's quite happy and has got a beloved girlfriend, and also loves his son and treats him with warmth. He became an accidental victim in one of the shootings, played by Morris Chestnut. Furious Styles, Lawrence Fishburne, is Trey's natural father and Reva's ex-husband. He isn't used to complaining and is glad that he just lives. He loves his son and tries to teach him responsibility. Furious takes care of himself and always tries to be on the alert. Rita Styles is the mother of Trey. She is a strong-willed and intelligent woman who knows how to stand up for herself and for her son. Reva knows how to take care of herself, likes to wear elegant jewelry, and is used to keeping her promises. Played by Angela Bassett. Brandy is a friend of Trey Styles. She doesn't like being ignored and reacts quite sharply to it. Brandy is Catholic and doesn't want to have sex before marriage. She prefers to wear a thin chain with a cross around her neck. The role was performed by Nia Long. Cowboy, age 10, lives in Los Angeles in one of the unfavorable areas and is Ricky's half-brother. He has an overweight build and is often seen wearing a black rider's cap. He likes to skateboard with his friends and gets along well with Trey, played by Baha Jackson. Shalika, Regina King, is Shani's good friend. She loves to braid her hair, she acts quite cocky and takes an interest in Trey, hinting to Brandy that she can fight him off. She doesn't like being called a heifer. She wears a massive colored chain around her neck. Louis Crump works at the University of Southern California and visits potential students time after time to get to know each other better. Louis is distinguished by patience, can behave with restraint and succinctly. The role is performed by John Cawthorn. Mrs. Baker is the mother of Ricky and Cowboy. She's rude to her children and is unhappy with the fact that she always has to clean up after them. She is often seen with curlers in her hair and also enjoys smoking cigarettes. The role is performed by Tyra Farrell. Ice Cream Truck Kid is a simple cute boy. He is polite and doesn't try to show himself as a cooler than others. He is not annoyed by the music coming from the van, although he hears it quite often. He is good at cycling. The role is performed by Karen G. Grimes. Yoyo often hangs out with Shanice, Shalika and Brandy and gets along pretty well with them. She is sometimes not too talkative, but loves to laugh and can also support her friends in their fun. She wears a ring on her left hand, played by Yolanda Yoyo Whitaker. Shanice is Ricky's lover and the mother of her child. She's a young girl who, although she gave birth, still has a beautiful figure. Shanice doesn't try to show her son to someone, but also tries to make time for him. The role is performed by Alicia Rogers. Knucklehead number 2 enjoys driving with his friends, and he always carries a firearm with him and can often point it at other people for fun. It was from his hands that Ricky died. The role was performed by Lloyd Avery II, who was strangled in 2005 by an inmate. Officer Coffey serves with the Los Angeles Police Department. Together with his partner, he is used to not rushing into challenges and rejoices when he doesn't need to make reports. Can make ironic remarks, played by Jesse Lawrence Ferguson, who passed away in 2019. Trey Styles is a smart guy who tries to follow his father's example and follow his rules. He's a little cheeky and sometimes likes to joke. He prefers to earn a living by his labor rather than robbery. Friendship is precious to him. He was played by Cuba Gooding Jr. Isha's grandmother is a diligent woman who wears modest outfits and loves attending the local church. She is a kind woman who thinks of others but overreacts to her granddaughter's boyfriends. She was played by Esther Scott, who died of a heart attack in 2020. Rick Rock is one of the guys living in the black area of Los Angeles. He behaves defiantly, doesn't like it when local boys climb anywhere and easily maybe select things from them. Just like his friend Mad Dog often goes bare-chested. He was played by Wanda Sweet. Mad Dog is a good buddy of Rick Rock. He has a bit of extra weight around his belly and is often seen bare-chested on the street. Sometimes he plays football with his friends and wears mostly a black bandana. Played by Levi Bien, who passed away at the age of 27 in 1995. He is Doughboy's friend and often spends time with him drinking alcohol or just having fun and trying to pick up girls. Wielding firearms, he helped Doughboy avenge the death of Ricky's brother, played by John Singleton, who died in 2019 from the effects of a stroke. Monster was a gang member and one of the friends of Doughboy and Trey Styles. Monster was quite a strong and brave guy. In the film, he is remembered for the moment of shooting 3 bandits for the murder of his friend Rick Baker. He was played by Baldwin C. Sykes. Bobby, age 10, Trey's high school buddy. Although they get along well, sometimes they have arguments and misunderstandings that can even end in a fight. He often doesn't do his homework and asks his classmates to cheat. The role is performed by Valentina D. Harrison. Ricky, age 10, Donovan McCrary, Trey's friend with whom they often spend time when he is at his father. He loves football, often plays it with friends, and dreams of becoming a footballer in the future. He is a little gullible and afraid of the local grown-up guys. Chris was a gang member and one of the friends of Trey Styles and Doughboy. Despite the fact that Chris was confined to a wheelchair, he was very physically developed and could do various tricks with his wheelchair. The role was performed by a little-known actor, Reggie Green. Trey, age 7, is the son of Furious and Reva. He diligently performs the lessons, but is not a fan of cheating. Trey isn't afraid to speak in front of the class and defend his point of view, but at school he has behavioral problems. He was played by Dizzy Arns Hines II. Female club member, Miya Age, is a pretty girl who knows how to dress beautifully in order to attract attention. At parties she can wear weightier jewelry and she can also make up her lips with brighter lipstick. She is a non-confrontational and generally calm girl. Dookie is a Doughboy's good buddy with whom they play cards and board games time after time, and they also drink and go to showdowns together. It is not uncommon to see him sucking on a baby's pacifier or holding it in his mouth. They're always played by Dedrick D. Gobbert. Brandy, age 10, Nicole Brown, is a sweet girl who lives across from Ricky and Doughboy's house, and each of the brothers calls her their woman. She's a little curious and isn't too lazy to help her mother, but sometimes she gets scolded by her that she makes eyes at boys. Ferris is the leader of the Crenshaw Mafia gangsters set of Bloods in southern Los Angeles and also responsible for the murder of Ricky Baker. Aside from being obviously thuggish, Ferris is also an intimidating figure. The role was performed by actor Raymond D Turner. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.